Alright, going to work my way through Malmouth and then farm some new weapons. I might do some Shattered Realm. I'm not sure, I haven't decided. But yeah, I'm gonna just work my way through Malmouth. I still don't like Malmouth. It's my least favorite area. You can be pretty efficient in it, but I just don't like it.
My husband, male 55, comes from a well-off family most respectable. Unlike my family, and humble working class family.
So it's right across the street. So that's the thing, is like going over there, we're looking where the first meat wagon is.
My husband bought me a $300 dress to wear, but I wasn't too fond of them. I said I either wear my dress or not wear it. He said fine, then whatever, but still wasn't happy. We went to the restaurant and I said anything about my dress except his other friends who said I looked great. After dinner, my husband then pulled out the $300 previous he wanted me to wear out of the bag. This whole time I couldn't help but think he deliberately spilled the wine on my floral dress to force me into wearing the other dress. He handed me the dress and told me to go change. I got up and instead of going to the restroom, I made my way to the door. He asked me to wait for him. I opened my face and I stood outside and started arguing with him. He said he didn't get why I was doing it. I didn't see the price of it. I said that he looked down on my dress and tried to trick me into wearing what he wanted my split wine on. He told me to go back inside, but I said I wouldn't refuse to like it. Embarrassment, I stood there till I left. I guess not going to see me. I said this was he said this is not his trying to call me, but I didn't respond because he made me feel uncomfortable. He always makes me feel uncomfortable by constantly seemingly flirting with me. He's 2 years old.
Alright, so the thing should be over here. Oh, there's a dynamite chest. Cool. So that's where that one's right before the boss. So you can't get that one yet, but
Your husband looks like a very controlling person. He wants to be nice.
that's the way to do it. It's just kind of there's always one either here or the next aisle over, and then go upstairs and run along the houses near the bridge. Don't run along the bridge because the bridge is basically dead, but
Everyone congratulated us heartily.
mm,
My sister. But then my sister sang their private songs and sang that she was going to buy snow cake under a microphone on the day before her wedding. She said that I should at least wait until after our wedding to announce the news. I was shocked and told her I wasn't coming to a music engagement on her wedding or something stupid like that. I just told her no, but she didn't listen to me. I was enthusiastic. Am I the idiot? You are the idiot. Not for proposing to me. After the wedding,
yeah, just kind of run along this top area. Stick to the houses. When you get to the very end, then run out right here. Yeah, start driving.
So I think that Opie is not the idiot. I think the same. It would be a different story if it was not on the wedding day, but it
I
was the
dropped a
day
portal
before.
here because this thing can shotgun you and just instant kill you. It also does heavy physical damage, which, being in the low car set, is a big weakness. Yeah.
And has been in a wheelchair since he was little. I noticed my own daughter did not make the girls family event, and instead I was there at home. I felt better for her since the day I met her.
I was beginning to lose breath.
Mother-in-law started coughing as I tried to get someone to join us while eating dinner or going to the beach. She, mother-in-law, flat out told me she doesn't like seeing
Well, you weren't lying. I had
relatives, but in her tone, I sensed that she was essentially trying to hide her. I talked to my
I've
husband
spoken with
about
Karinian. Karinian?
he said that she would take away the attention when it should be on us. I said they couldn't stand having guests asking questions or making comments about it. We had an argument over this, and I insisted she come and refused to let it go. I finally agreed and said they'd bring her to the wedding. At the wedding, I noticed that she wasn't there as her new hostess. My husband lied, saying they brought her, but she had to be taken back to get her notes. Maybe I'll get the knowledge at this point and be able to avoid the whole divorce situation. If you were to have a child with a disability, how would he and his family treat them? I'm sorry, but again, when you went through the wedding with this man,
The outpost is ours. Resistance had attempted.
There you are. Well, this
Strong medical assistance one day and end up
Queenie has
with
given me
disability
the
from accident, illness, or just
The other thing about this area is you can't really speed level through it. Like, you can't zip through it. You have to actually run through the whole thing.
that for you. He sounds like a spineless coward. Doesn't want to make waves. He doesn't want to jeopardize any potential inheritance by standing up to his parents' behavior. The fact that he lied to his wife on their wedding day about it is a small preview of the life we can expect to live with this guy. Him saying you ruined the wedding is also a big marinara flag. Hail to you here. My parents divorced 3 years ago.
But it's not so bad. You can just run up through here.
So I have a general sense of what is appropriate, and so much why not? To start, yes, I know chores are necessary. That's not the argument. The problem I have is my nonsense convinced they're enjoyable and a treat. I swear she tried to reward us as best as they argued with her by telling us bad things. So mean. My siblings can't just come along with it because if she gets upset, she starts crying, and everything has to stop.
that skill's not ready.
She's starting crying, so instead of dropping everything there, just took off before she could start guilt tripping. Things are intense,
That skill's not ready.
bad because I left them like this. Well, for you, something was quite see a doctor or a therapist, please. Listen, this is going to be a tough few years at times. Your knowledge is strong.
That skill's not ready.
I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. She sounds friendly, but that is not your responsibility. That's the it's not one of those things.
That skill's not ready.
Your dad, let's see what happens.
Can't do that.
Ooh. So much physical damage. Okay, so got portal. I mean, the thing is, there are a lot of quests to do along the way.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Basically run around here. Oops. There's a boss here as well.
That skill's not ready.
Drop your portal here. The Doc's quest. Doc's quest is always pretty easy. I'd almost always do it. I wouldn't do the council quest. I mean, it's just. I guess I'm probably gonna do it this time. Got so used to farming the councils last time, but I just never did the council quest before because you don't need it for the reputation. You end up hitting max reputation well before you get to that point. Dots, though, that's going to be a tough one. Because, there's so much physical damage in the dots. Because it's like a lot of elite, giant hulking monsters. Like, basically right around this corner, by the way, is where the, you farm this weapon. Again, one of the best ways is just to farm SR for it, but on another character. Because most people don't unlock this in normal. So, like, make a twink character, and then just farm, like, low-level SR. There are some really good low-level twink characters that you can just demolish SR with. Bloody Pox is probably the strongest. Like, dual-wield Bloody Pox. Like, one level of Nightblade, and, just to get dual-wield. And then just the rest max out Bloody Pox. Like, it's really powerful. You also have to turn off, like, gore, or whatever, like explosions, so that the corpses linger on the ground, and that, like, basically doubles your damage. But, yeah, you can do SR65 at, like, level 20 to 24 with that twin character. So, you just, unlock the Celestial Stone and then just farm with your twink. Okay.
So this is what the preliminary report.
Yes, let's put that now.
Good work out there. You can good on you. I believe.
Captain Wilford, we've been preparing. I'm talking about the Black Iron.
She always has a pretty good chest. The chest is much better than her little secret cove, but the secret cove is worth a, what's it called? An achievement. So, it's worth it to go back and get the achievement. Or to get the achievement once, but, I mean, it's like, getting Nemesis on, bear a home versus staying friendly with them. It's worth it to do it on one character at least. But again, if you really want to farm, like, it's, you know, pretty much better to do the SR runs than to actually just farm the MI from the Nemesis dungeon there. And the problem with that is you lose the Ravager Celestial boss, who's, yeah, a pretty fun fight, but he's, and his helmet's really good depending on which one you get, but he can be a pain in the ass. It's a dog. These things will kill me in one shot if they can actually get a good clean hit on me. The thing about this build, or any build that uses like totems, is you do have to, you can't just constantly kite backwards. You kind of need to kite through the totems. Okay.
Was the mission a success? Back before the city fell, we had a council that.
I want that resistance, that's why I'm pumping points into that.
Got something you need stashed?
Oh, no.
Safe with me.
Alright, now we go to the vents. And I'll hit the council. I'm an elite, so I might get the low. I have a copy of the low level decree, but I'm never gonna use it. Holy God, I missed that much.
skill's not ready.
Now it's starting to get hot.
That skill's not ready.
Boom. Alright. I definitely can't just ignore everything like I can on my shield broker.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
This character is a runaway character though, so I still have a lot of abilities that give me attack damage left. Oh, that's a big ass crow that just flew past my window. By the way, Japanese crows are the size of ravens if you haven't ever seen them. Alright, let's fight the council. Nice. Also, the first time you do this, there's like a special chest. Back here, it's not back here. That's over here. Up here. Oh, it doesn't drop anything. Alright, so I would not bother going out that door. Just go back to Crown Hill and go north. Because there's no reason. Because this is the most efficient way, is to go south and then go north. Because north is the easiest way to get to the main entrance and the final bench you have to destroy. Like that. I don't want to deal with that crap. Don't get out of here. That's weird. It won't let me attack my spells. Here you just kind of move around. There are a lot of good monster frequency mammoths. There is that. The far end. Last house. I'm gonna go up and run behind the buildings.
That skill's not ready.
Run up this way. Run to the other house.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, get over here. I'd almost always recommend dropping a portal here. On Ultimate, at this point, you go back to your Coven village and pick up the quest. Because there's another quest to kill an optional boss in here that gives you a, I want to say skill point, but it might be an attribute point. But you have to go back to Coven to get the quest first. I gotta pause, I gotta open these windows. I turned off the cooler to it has cooled down a lot. Oh, that's much better. Alright. The path is just always the same in here. You just kind of run through these rooms. Trying to do bottleneck too much. There's a big fleshy door here. That's where that optional boss is in Ultimate. Pretty sure it's not in Elite.
I can't open that.
A good check though. Goblins Refuge. I've never done it in Elite because you don't get the what's it called? There's no skill point in Elite, only in Ultimate. So it's like kind of pointless to do it in Elite even if you can do it. So I'm not actually sure if you can or not. You cannot. Okay. The lady would have a skill point thing over her head. It might also be a reputation thing, like, so I might not have the reputation to do it yet. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just only available in Ultimate. Let's get that. And let's get... let's make Wendigo do more damage. We're about to drop Stormbox pretty soon. You know, I was actually thinking of just like one-pointing Stormbox or one-pointing like one of the runes just to have a what's it called? Oh, come on, teleport. A devotion procer. I don't know which one would be better for devotion, so Rune of Callistor or Rune of Hagron or whatever. Rune plus Totem is very passive placed. I don't know how much base elemental to vitality I'll have, though. I didn't actually even check that because all the main abilities I want to use in this are just full vitality conversion. Again, I would constantly drop portals in here, especially in the Lokar set, because you are likely to die. This is one of the bosses that drops 2 of the Krieg pieces. I mean, this is Krieg, basically. I think this is the same Krieg, that's the Warden, but the Ethereal's taking a different body or whatever. I forgot the Warden's one. But yeah, he can drop the Krieg set in Elite, which is a 94 set. It's one of the reasons why a lot of people think, like, especially on hardcore, Death Knight, what is it? Spellblade? I think the Soldier Arcanist. It's like Soldier Arcanist Necromancer. It's a set that affects all 3 of those classes. And it focuses on Aether damage. Death Knight is probably the strongest of the 3 as far as like survivability goes. Whatever the Necromancer Arcanist combo is the weakest. Battle Mage, that's the Soldier Arcanist one. That one's pretty good, but it just doesn't really have the oomph that Death Knight does. It's like everything it does, Death Knight does a little bit better. At least the last time I played them. They might actually be a lot better now. I haven't actually tried. I farmed the Krieg set a while back, because I just wanted to have it. And the 3 members, like the reason I started farming was because he was farming a chest piece from my, what's it called build? My Elementalist build. Like my dual wield Primal Strike Elementalist build. But that didn't pan out. Like, I just got I farmed, if you farm the boss, one of the bosses that you farm for that build near, is one of the ones that drops. The other one drops on the way to, in the first area, basically, that underneath. So you basically just, it's better not to farm all 3 bosses at once. You just pick, one boss at a time and just things. Prison. Why can't you leave? Let him go. No reason to let him go or do anything, but here he is. Last one. I'm pretty sure the boss is gonna kill me pretty hardcore. Is that even there? In the league, they actually added a monster infrequent for that boss, which was pretty good for Battle Mage. I remember Battle Mage being pretty fun with that monster infrequent. Alright, got my portal up. Let's try not to die. Let's just pump all my points into physique and have more HP. There we go. More HP and more defensive ability. That should help me live a little bit more. Got 1100 HP, that's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that can shotgun you really hard, by the way. This is the one I think is going to kill me, because it's got that stun. I need to make sure I save my... Oh god. What's it called for that? Oh.
You cannot stop us. We are the ether itself.
Oh god. Hey! I did it. Without dying. And still in a low corset. Nice. Where's low level weapons? His monster infrequent is actually really good. Yeah, this one. It's yeah, it's basically a default weapon replacer, but for aether damage. So if you're gonna do like a dual wield Reaper, it's actually really good. Like using this. You can actually do a dual wield like Krieg set Necromancer. What's it called? Arcanist with this as well. And that's actually really good as well. But using Reckless Power, like this one, like it can do really good damage, but it's a pain in the butt to farm all of those pieces. Like basically, you have to farm the previous boss and then this boss constantly, and that's how you. But I mean, if you're going to be farming the Krieg set, you're pretty much going to farm this last boss anyway. So, I guess that's fine. Okay, council.
Good.
Tell me. So can't afford to.
Okay. Let's buff this, because this gives me bonus health, I think. Yeah, it gives me more health, so I want that. Alright, so we go back to this place, and the way you farm this monster frequent, I'm probably only going to do it once, because I'm 9 levels from hitting the next point, so... And when I do that, I've already got all my gear set up and ready, just to swap over to the build. Which I'm not even sure how the build is going to work, but
Can't do that yet.
it might be good, it might be trash. I'm still in the middle of figuring out what kind of stuff I want to do with the build. You gotta go down, again, you go down, and see that little turn off down here? Like right here, like where the road splits? That's where this little, small ass dungeon is. And there's a boss in there that drops this monster frequent. There's no other reason to ever go in here, and you can't go to this dungeon unless you fully unlock the Malmoth stuff. So it's really difficult to get a low-level version of it without, like I think my versions are level 40, and I got them from Shattered Realm. The lowest level version I've got from this boss was like 55 or something. So yeah, if you want lower level versions of these things, go into Shattered Realms. It's the best way to do it, unless you have a character that just skips all the content and speeds to this area, which is very difficult to do. You'd probably have to be playing everything both to between here to do that. Just virus going through everything. Yeah, you just kind of run all the way around, make a little circle. Oh wow, Origins of the Slith, criminal records. A lot of walnuts suddenly dropping. And it's just right across here. You can see the entrance up there. If I can actually walk. It's basically another sewer. It's a sewer tile set. You go down, and the boss is a loop-de-loop around. Like you have to go like all the way around and over and then back here. Like the boss is like right here, but you can't get to it directly. And again, there are a lot of physical monsters in here, so it is very dangerous. Recommend kill those often if you're playing softcore, and not coming in here if you're playing hardcore. Well, of course, if you're playing hardcore, you're probably not still in a low car set. And if you're not in a low car set, this build is probably tanky enough to deal with all this. I think the biggest problem is I have no armor, but I have so much lifesteal I can cruise through most of the enemies. So my big thing is reputation now. I need to get Solisle and Bismeal and Dreg up. So that's going to be totem farming, mostly. I'm going to just do the quest first, and then once I finish the campaign, maybe do totem. I mean, I probably don't have to. I don't need max resistances as soon as I hit ultimate. But I should be 94 before going to ultimate, which means I can just actually play with the build and figure out what works, what doesn't work along the way. I plan on attempting super bosses with this build, especially fucking crates. This build should be good at doing crate because it's a kiting build. I think tag him in one way. This is the boss, by the way. This big ugly thing with the crab claws, and it's like half chthonic looking aether monster. It's like a chthonic possessed aether monster. And it killed me. Of course it did. I'm not going to redo my potion because this is going to be the end of this playthrough once I kill it. But I'm not going to not kill it. As I said, set a portal here. A lot of physical damage. Like, if you're gonna play this build, as a fresh start, like, this build works okay with these monster infrequents. Like, you don't need, like, the reason the monster infrequents are so important for this build is for the pure kite-only version of this build, because that means, what's it called? Storm Totem is going to be giving me crap tons of health back. So you can do this build on a budget and just change it around a bit. But if you're doing it on a budget, I probably wouldn't play the Storm Totem version. I'd probably play Inquisitor Necromancer instead. And then just do that. Yeah, be careful. It can shotgun, apparently, because that's what killed me, I think. Yeah, those were poison things. Oh, get out of here. Ah. Those things spawned right on top of me. That was great. Oh, and I popped a potion, son of a bitch. Oh well. It's 40,000 iron gone. It's not a big deal. I mean, you basically earn about 1,000,000 iron just from the campaign without really selling much. Because as you can see, I don't sell anything. I just pop it all into the stash in case I want to do something that's like, oh, I need this resistance. Oh, I need this resistance. When making a build.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that. Can't do that.
A Frenzied of Celerity. That might be really good. I think Frenzy has cast speed on it too, doesn't it? Let's see. This one has 22% cast speed. Yeah, Frenzy's attack and cast speed, I believe. And Celerity is like an additional 12% cast speed. Or something like that. I might be wrong. Frenzy might just be attack speed. It's got better vitality damage than my offhand, I think. I lose Devouring Swarm if I change out the offhand, though. That's bonus damage. Yeah. Oh, and Energize. Chance when hit, they get minus 30. Or I lose defensive ability. Attack speed. Yeah, it's not a really good one. Cast speed is nice, though. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to equip it. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's going to be it for this playthrough. I'll see you when I come back for Ultimate, or not Ultimate, but Elite Act 7. Hopefully when I get through Elite, I'll be able to basically hit 94. I should hit 94 before I finish Elite. Alright, see you then. Bye.